Guys, I just cannot express the amount of gratitude that I felt when I woke up this morning and rolled over and looked at my phone and saw that we had finally reached 1,000 subscribers. What's going on, Dark Magical community, and welcome back to the channel. So as you already know, today is a very big day in Dark Magical gaming history. We finally managed to reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Big round of applause for Dark Magical Gaming. Big round of applause for all of my subscribers. Anyone that has helped me get to where I am today. I couldn't have done this without you. The love and support of my friends from Mount Airy, Greensboro, lifetime friends, new friends, the love and support from my family, my girlfriend. All of you are the reason why this was possible. And this morning, I made a relatively long post in the Yu-Gi-Oh group for my locals, basically extending a huge thank you to all of these individuals, because we really would not be here without them. It was quite lengthy, but I just feel so much gratitude for this, and this was a goal that I had in mind for a long time. And this video, other than the montage that you'll see in a few minutes, I'm not going to edit. So if I mess something up and have to start over, or if my mind goes blank, it's just, I'm not going to cut anything, because I feel like a video of this stature just shouldn't be cut like that. So getting into the reasons why I started a YouTube channel initially it was never because of the subscribers. It was never because of likes or shares or to try to put myself out as a content creator. Basically, my life, I feel as if, has not been documented much at all. My parents were not big photo and video takers when I was growing up. I have just a few photos and videos of me and my dad, a few photos and videos of me and my mom, which I'm trying to make more memories of while I still have her around to make time with. So that is something that for my own mental health I struggle with a lot, is the fact that memories that I can remember, I can think of, but I don't have a way to physically go back and relive those memories. That was the foundation that started Dark Magical Gaming. I was sitting here one night and I got to thinking about the fact that, you know, maybe in 20 years I'll still be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe I won't. Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! Won't even exist anymore. But I was thinking about the fact that one day in my life, I'm going to want to remember these times, these trips that I took, how excited I was for upcoming Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets, or just the people and the friends that I made throughout this community. Because truthfully speaking, 99% of the people that I would call my closest friends all came from this game in some way. And I just think that is incredible. So I wanted a metaphor, like a archive. I was gonna say metaphorical, but I guess a metaphorical archive of my life. And I wish that I had started this sooner. And there's a few clips in the ending montage of this video that you'll see a much younger version of me in one of my very many first attempts at making a successful YouTube channel. And I could never get over that hill. I would get to 60, 75 subscribers. I'd be pumping out content constantly. You know, those numbers would go up maybe 1 or 2 a month, never much. And I would just lose so much confidence by that I would stop and I'd delete the channel and that would be done. And it was like something told me that night that I needed to start a channel, that things were going to be different. So I never focused on the subscribers or anything like that, other than doing this for myself. And I think that was what really paved the way for this success that I've had. And I remember I always send people over to Loza Muse, because he's just a dark magician fanatic. Me and him bounce ideas off of each other all the time. When I was sitting at about 400 and some odd subscribers, Loza had about 100, 150. And it was like no time. I looked and I saw Loza had 1,000, 1,500, and I'm still looking at it and I'm still sitting at 500. And that's hard, when you've been making content for a while and you see someone come in and then they pass you that quickly. And, sometimes I get sad about it. I think, what am I doing wrong? And it wasn't just Loza, it was a lot of others. What am I doing wrong? Maybe I should just stop here because I'm obviously never going to find success that I want within this Yugi tubing type of thing. And all of a sudden I said, you know what? That's not how I want to perceive myself. That's not how I want to be thinking about this. I was always very incredibly happy for Loza and the success that he got. But even more so after I sat down and I really thought about it, I said, this is supposed to be going at the pace that it's supposed to be going at. And I got to thinking about the fact that things would work out for me when they were supposed to. So, I felt overwhelmingly happy for Loza, and just like I always had. And I said, just because he passed me quicker doesn't mean that, I should stop. It means that should be my drive to want to go to make more videos, to make better quality, to become a better player, to, get myself to that 1,000 mark. And that was what really drove me to keep going and keep making these videos. Now Loza's at something crazy. He's almost at 3,000. Congrats to you, man. You really deserve it. Like, your content is fantastic. I love it. And this morning, waking up at 1,000 was just insane. I'm literally making this. I haven't been awake but just a couple hours. That's just got out of the shower. And seeing that, I've been watching the numbers slowly trickle up, from, I was stuck at 625 for a long time. I could never break that barrier. I'd get to 630 and a few people would unsubscribe. I'd be stuck right back behind 630. And I made a video of the Orcust Red Eyes, that deck, the Orcust Red Eyes Dark Magician deck, which played Girsu and Black Metal Dragon, all that stuff, and Loza reviewed it. And I got like 120 subscribers in one day. A lot of you that are watching this video, I'm sure you came from Loza. And just thank all of you. Really, I just cannot say it enough. I wish there was a stronger word or a stronger set of words than thank you. But that's all I know to say is just thank you all so much for the support. Thank you all for staying with me since the beginning. The first few days, I remember being happy when I got to 50. And then when I got to 100, I made this little 100 subscriber special, and it was such a good feeling just to get to 100, because that was more subscribers than I had ever gotten to, ever. And, once I broke the 100 and I got to 200, that's when it really felt like it was taking forever, when you're climbing up 200, 220, 260, 300, 350, and you get these times when it stops and you're not getting any more, and you're like, well, is that it? And then, it starts trickling up again and again and again. And just achieving this goal just means so much to me, and I just can't thank all of you enough. And this is merely the first chapter in Dark Magical Gaming. We've done a lot of segments. A few have been more successful than others. I want to get back on like the bond between teacher and student segments, because I think those are important. The intro to Yu-Gi-Oh! For new players, new and returning players, and things we can all benefit from. I want to start doing those again. I've been so hyped on making Dark Magician content, posting what I'm playing, that I've kind of forgot the roots of where this channel came from. And the long-awaited Vegas vlog is within probably one day of being complete, so that's going to be up soon as well. And then we're going to be back on doing my Dark Magician, or my Yu-Gi-Oh! Journey videos, which will be a monthly series. I wanted to do it week by week, but with the sheer amount of editing and the hours it takes to be able to do the montages and filming and everything that it takes to do that is just quite substantial. So it's going to be like a monthly special. It'll probably be anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half each time, talking about what I'm doing, where I've been that month, tournaments I've played in. And it won't just necessarily be dedicated to Dark Magician. Dark Magician will always be the forefront of this channel. But, obviously I've been playing Heroes. There's a couple other decks I'm finding some interest in playing again. But rest assured that Dark Magician will always be my home, and Dark Magician will always be kind of the center stage of this channel. So now what I basically have planned is we're going to take a look at everything from start to finish Dark Magical Gaming. And the first episode, I look back and I'm like, what was I filming on? I'm filming on the same phone I film on now, but I was filming in portrait mode and these really weird, super up close shots where it was really distorted. I didn't have any microphones. I had my phone and a tripod. I didn't even have a computer. I had one, but it just barely worked. And we're going to kind of see that progression from start to finish and just look at how far we've come. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to week number 3 of the Dark Magician journey. What's up? This is the Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Hey YouTube, what's up? This is TRP336 here.
And Mike.
A Dark Magic attack over the Safety Stone since you don't really send Dark Magician Girl for anything. TRP336 here.
And Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Over the road because you just attach the two.
What's good, YouTube? We're here live from the Nationals.
Top 4 finishing Dark Magician list. Dark Magician in 2021, piloted by my boy Michael Boyd. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much.
Michael Boyd made top 4 at his locals here, playing, you guessed it, ladies and gentlemen, Dark Magician.
Have one more day until we travel to our other locals in Greensboro, North Carolina to compete for an entire case of King's Court. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to episode 7 of the Dark Magician Journey. Being episode 7, you know what that means. There is only one episode left until the finale, the finish. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 8 of the Dark Magician Journey, the finale.
Consider going on your own Yu-Gi-Oh journey.
Be sure to summon Cyber Dragon on your own Yu-Gi-Oh journey.
On your Yu-Gi-Oh journey, always special summon in defense mode. That way you don't get Lightning Storm unless you're going to OTK them.
Be sure to use protection on your Yu-Gi-Oh journey. Dragon Shield Sleeves, the #1 brand to protect your deck.
Read your cards, read your opponent's cards, and if you have any questions about comprehension, don't feel afraid or embarrassed to call a judge and ask for clarification.
On your Yu-Gi-Oh journey, showering is not an option.
Remember that anything that you dedicate a lot of time to, you're going to be better at than people who don't dedicate as much time to it. And Yu-Gi-Oh is the same way. The more time you dedicate to it, the better off you'll be in the long run, and the better you'll be compared to people who don't spend as much time as you do. Remember that on your Yu-Gi-Oh journey. You get out of it what you put into it.
Don't forget to top deck engage on your Yu-Gi-Oh journey.
Remember to always read your opponent's cards in your Yu-Gi-Oh journey.
Don't forget to link your rod into Artemis before you pass turn on your Yu-Gi-Oh journey. Except if Anaconda is still legal, then just make that.
Always bring pen, paper, calculator, and everything you need before you go to an event. It's always better to be prepared.
Learning chain links. That could be very beneficial. Very beneficial. Learning how interactions work. For instance, Super Poly is a hell of a card. So just chain that into anything and you're fine. Right?
Remember, if you can make 2 monsters, or summon 2 monsters, you can make birthday. If you can make birthday, you can pay 2,000, summon Dragoon, and almost hard to win against Sky Strikers. Until Dragoon gets banned or Sky Strikers plays Mystic Mine, and then you lose. But I mean, until then, just summon Dragoon and win. Enjoy this journey.
Whether you win or lose, play a stronger opponent or a weaker opponent, always remember to be kind on your Yu-Gi-Oh journey.
Make sure you find a deck you'll enjoy when starting your Yu-Gi-Oh journey.
And read your cards in, again, for fun.
Yeah.
Bored laying in bed, read your cards.
Yeah.
That's probably the biggest thing that I've learned as someone who's only been playing for like 4 weeks.
The sheer number of archetypes, card combos, and gimmicks that exist in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is nothing short of overwhelming. So, as a newer returning player, buckle up, prepare to lose a lot, and eat the elephant that is Yu-Gi-Oh! Barrier to entry, one bite at a time, on your Yu-Gi-Oh! journey.
Hey guys, listen, on your Yu-Gi-Oh! journey, my advice is to play decks that you know and play decks that you enjoy. Just because a deck is meta doesn't mean that it's the best deck for you. So play something you know and that you enjoy and something you can have fun with. That's my advice.
The number 1 rule, guys. Read
your
cards.
Howdy y'all, it's Neshi, and my number 1 tip for any new or returning Yu-Gi-Oh players is to get involved in a community as quickly as possible. Find a day in the week where you're able to go out to locals and meet some new duelists there. If there's a group afterwards who's going to dinner, say, hey, can I tag along with you guys? Just don't be afraid to make some friends, and that's where you're going to have the most fun and enjoyment in the game. Go out and meet some new duelists on your Yu-Gi-Oh journey.
With enough practice, patience, and experience, you'll become the player you set out to be on your own Yu-Gi-Oh journey.
To give you one advice, I would recommend you to stick with one deck, but still try to experiment with as many decks as possible so you at least know how to counter them.
Always remember to keep track of your life points on pen and paper in addition to calculator, because when it comes to events and to when tracking life points, judges will always take pen and paper over calculator, especially if your calculator dies. Just always remember this little tip on your Yu-Gi-Oh journey.
Be sure to not take the game too seriously when you are just getting into it. Look at it more as an opportunity to make some friends, enter these communities, and have fun with it. I mean, it's a game at the end of the day. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be enjoyed. And I think that if you hyper-focus on winning, especially as you're entering into something, it's not generally the best attitude. So have fun. Enjoy learning and just getting to meet new people on your Yu-Gi-Oh journey.
I had to give any new or returning Yu-Gi-Oh player one small piece of advice before starting their Yu-Gi-Oh journey. I would say always have fun. Always enjoy it. Look forward to your locals. Look forward to spending some time with your friends. Those trips after locals to get food. It's things like this in your life that you're going to remember 10, 15, 20 years from now and look back and say, wow, I really had so much fun. And that's kind of what I try to take home at the end of the day after tournaments. It doesn't matter if I go 10-0 or 0-10. It's the time that I spent with my friends and my family, the laughs that I had, the stories that were made. This is things that we can talk about infinitely down the road with each other. And I think that is what I would like for everyone to try to take home. Always have fun and always make memories that you will never forget on your Yu-Gi-Oh journey.
To people that I never would have been able to have the pleasure of knowing in my life if it wasn't for the game. The memories and the pure nostalgia that the game brings to me are like that of no other. The memories of waking up early on Saturday mornings and watching the TV show, being excited for that new episode coming out that day. Also the memories of opening up packs with my cousin, hoping that we could somehow manage to pull that very last copy of Book of Moon that we've been hoping to get for weeks now. The game is constantly evolving and changing, and so are its players. I have come a long way in my Yu-Gi-Oh journey, and I still have a long way to go. Thank you all for being here and following me on my journey. Today, we have a brand new adventure, our very first 3v3 at Easy Card Gaming in Greensboro, North Carolina. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Dark Magical Gaming. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Bond Between Teacher and Student. What's going on, Dark Magical community? Welcome back to the Dark Magician Journey.
All right. You see it? Outer Banks, North Carolina?
Yeah.
Bar of us is made in China.
It's false advertising.
I fed enough from China from this year.
What's going on, guys? This is Mike from Dark Magical Gaming coming at you with episode number 1 of the Dark Magical Gaming podcast, featuring a few friends of mine. We're going to be discussing multiple topics throughout the course of this podcasting series, and the topic for discussion today is going to be what we feel the other missing 2 ultimate rares from the next OTS pack are going to be. So without further ado, I'm going to let everyone else introduce themselves. Just say your name and a couple facts about yourselves, and whoever would like to start, you can go ahead.
One eternity later.
I mean, my name's Corey. I like to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I think most of us do in this chat, obviously.
Most of the time.
I've been playing since I was like 13. I remember like my first event was at like a Jeffrey's, and I traded somebody for like a Red Eyes.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mike from Dark Magical Gaming, back at it again. Just come off of a 8th place finish at the 100 player Battles of Chaos case tournament in Las Vegas, Nevada, this past Sunday. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mike here from Dark Magical Gaming, bringing you guys the deck profile that I played today at my locals in Greensboro, North Carolina, that I managed to go undefeated with. So, and TYP336, we are live at the Easy Card Gaming case tournament in Greensboro, North Carolina, and we actually accomplished a major goal today. We've been feeling a little strange, waiting for the new Dark Magician support to come out in Battles of Chaos, and also for skill rating to go to 3, so we actually decided to play Sword Soul today for the very first time, and we actually got into the top 8 and 45 players. So.
What I'm trying to say here is I work very closely with Michael a lot of the time, and I just don't think he gets the recognition he deserves. So guys, please head on over. If you like my content, there's 2 Dark Magician YouTubers I cannot recommend more. One of them is Michael from Dark Magical Gaming.
So I hope that you all enjoyed watching me grow over the course of the past, I think it's been about 10 months since I made that first video. I hope that you've all really enjoyed that as much as I had. It's been a wild ride, it's been a wild journey, and I couldn't have done it without all of you, all of the viewers, everyone in the Dark Magician Facebook chat that's helped me turn the deck into what it is today. I couldn't have done it without Loza, I couldn't have done it without Christian, Ryan, all of these guys in that chat. I couldn't have done it without my girlfriend, Becky. I love you. Thank you so much for supporting me in what I do. I couldn't have done it without my fellow sponsored players from Easy Gaming, Ryan, Tony, Kazi, Corey, Kevin. You guys, are just the greatest people that I know. You make me want to be a better person. You make me want to be a better player. My friends that I've had my whole life, Ty, Austin, Evan, BJ, Blaine, all these friends in Mount Airy that you guys, every time I would fall down, you would say, Boyd, you need to keep going. Even if it means you crawl over the finish line, you need to keep going. And all of the folks in Greensboro that just welcomed me into their community, Steve Outley, Michael Melvin, Arturo, all of Justin, all of these people that I could just sit here, and this video could be 10 hours long if I try to shout out everyone. Mario Norman, Daryl Bliss, all of these guys are the reason why we are where we are today. I couldn't have done it without you. And like I stated earlier in this video, this is merely chapter 1. We're not done. We're going. We want to be at 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, 30,000. That's our goal. We want to be successful. We want to share our journey with others. We want to encourage other people to not be afraid to pick up a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, go out and make a journey with it. The journey comes with many failures, but the journey also comes with many successes. You will meet people on your Yu-Gi-Oh journey that you never would have met had it not been for Yu-Gi-Oh. And that is always what hits home to me, is the fact that it's always been about the people and it's always been about the experience. So this will be my only message about this in this video, but if you enjoy my content and you enjoy this video, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really does motivate me to keep going, to keep making videos, to keep progressing at the game, becoming better, learning new things. It really is my driving force to really make this channel into what I want it to be someday. And also, getting to 1,000 subscribers means that the Magician Souls giveaway is officially happening. One person in 1,000 is going to be the lucky person to receive a play set, as you can see here. I hope that lines up in the editing. Of Magician Souls from Brothers of Legend. But not only that, another person is going to be the lucky person to receive a Red Eyes Dark Dragoon playmat, which I'll have a photo of right here on the screen. And because of the success that I have found with this and just the overwhelming amount of support, 5 subscribers are going to get an exclusive Dark Magical Gaming sticker in the mail. So I will mail you out an exclusive Dark Magical Gaming sticker. Maybe I'll throw in a couple other things, maybe a couple copies of maybe an autographed Dark Magician, just for supporting the channel and just being here, watching my videos, commenting on my videos, giving me new ideas. So 7 lucky people are going to walk away with something, the grand prize of Magician Souls, and then the other prize of the playmat, and then the Dark Magical Gaming stickers. So we're wrapping this up now. Please continue to follow me as we progress as a channel as a whole, and I hope that everyone will like and share and comment, subscribe, share this to your friends. If you have someone in your life that's thinking about getting into Yu-Gi-Oh, they need some help, they need some motivation to get there, definitely send them my motivational Yu-Gi-Oh talk videos. Those do seem to be quite popular. And remember that we can grow together a lot more than we can just grow by ourselves. So build each other up instead of destroying each other. And we'll just aim to make not only the Yu-Gi-Oh community, but just the world as a whole, just a much better place to live in. Thank you guys for watching. This is Mike from Dark Magical Gaming, signing out until the next time. Take care, everyone.